What is going on, party people? Welcome back to our fourth installation of Rimworld, the Mechanitor playthrough, the Mechanator, whatever y'all want to call it. We are back to our little mountainside facility here that we've been digging out consistently. A little bit of a refresher for those who weren't around 2 weeks ago. We had a big hit from a mechanoid ship or something dropped down here. We ended up picking up a bunch of stuff out of it. There's a few scraps left. But that was the last major scrap we were in. We got ourselves set up with internal hydroponics, so we should become food sufficient pretty shortly. And then we will be able to probably end up progressing pretty far with our robots today, I think is going to be our goal. We're going to be working on improving our robotech and getting ourselves crafting robots, along with general building improvements, because we're still kind of weak on the building side of stuff. First things first, though, Norbert, you need to have an operation done. Administer a smoke leaf to this guy. He's 31 days, and after 30 days, he falls unconscious without smoke leaf. Because he's dependent. Oh, that will accelerate the timescale a little bit. Worm, fully healed. Fantastic. Starvation? We have no food? Oh, we have no food. That's not good. It's because of the fire. That's right. There was a big fire and all of our food burned. All of our food burned, so we gotta deal with that. Where's a good source of... You know what? The best source of quick food is always berry bushes. Harvest them. More starvation. Good. Low food, but no starvation. And then, if I remember correctly, we then need to improve our power production grid. We need more power. More power so that all of our guys fed off of the new farm. Oh, that reminds me. Fire popper. We got the packaged meals now, so we can set up backup meals for the long term. Good. We don't have any we don't have any of that. We're gonna pause this. There's a vent here, but that would be trash. There's a vent there. That would be kind of acceptable. Is there a vent on this side? Yes, there is, right there. That's kind of trash, too. Okay, fine. We'll still do it. Because geothermal power is well worth it. There we go, everybody. Keep on working. Keep on working. I know you're hungry. Kind of a given. Oh, they're throwing a party while they're starving. Great! Yeah, I know food is low. That's why you need to start working instead of partying, you idiots. Go do job. Go find food. Gonna hunt some of these smaller animals. Who's the team's hunter? Here we go. Worm. Worm, buddy, I got a mission for you. You just have fists. Never mind. A lot of our weapons are... Wait, did we lose our assault rifle at some point? Yeah, okay, there we go. Equip assault rifle. There we go, Norbert. Now you come out here with Jake. Jake and you are going on a hunt, okay? That's how this works. Great. Oh, so great. That's food. There's our base's food supply. I fixed it. It's a short-term fix, but we only need kind of a stopgap right now while we get our power under control. Reminds me, more power production. Oh. Jake got into a fight with a bird. Okay. Fair. Oh, you can. Okay, you can use berries. Good. Raw fungus. I wonder how you grow fungus. Okay. There. So whenever they have extra materials on top of their normal stored stuff, they should immediately start turning it into packaged meals. And then we will keep a huge hoard of packaged meals because they don't require refrigeration, can be stored anywhere separately of our supplies, and will everybody fed even in the worst of winters. Combine that with this thing we're doing right here and we'll be completely sufficient on internal stuff. I'm thinking we might even seal ourselves in right here, create a bottleneck at this point, and put up a big wall. Because we only need this patch here, really, power, and we could produce a little bit more through that right there, and set up a wall there, and that would be fine. Got power production there. Now, like I said last stream, we are going... These? Additional storage so that we can actually hoard that power overnight. Door. Simple room. Comfy, but simple. Boom. More battery storage. Perfect. Ooh, there's a trader out here. What you got for me? Not much of anything, huh? But you'll buy things from me. That works for me. Don't even have that much money, though, so... We'll just take what you got and send you off into the world with no money. Not my problem, it's yours. Alright, cool. Goodbye, thank you for 200 silver. Every little bit counts, I guess. Alright. With that extra power storage and production in place, we can put down our wire and connect up this room. Then this room should start growing our stuff. Boom. What's the grid look like right now? Oh. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. It is just draining out. Well, let's see if it lasts overnight. Because those lights turn off. And the grid excess is still huge. Okay, weird. Strange. Well, it seems to still be storing plenty of power. We don't seem to be hurting that much. Let's see what happens when daylight comes back and the lamps turn back on. I'll bet you those sun lamps are just draining my power like crazy. And that's what's hurting me so much. But we got 5 people in 4 rooms because Norbert doesn't sleep. Also, Norbert, I believe, has made relationship with Ida, so would use that double bed anyway. Yeah. Norbert and Ida. And Worm, Jake, and Vargas. Everybody gets a bedroom. Fine. Set up another solar cell. The grid isn't going as positive as I wanted, so give it a little bit more power. Hope that works. Add quail. Oh no. Already attacking one of my peoples, too. Stop doing that. Good work, Ida. Free quail, I guess. Oh no, the EMP launcher's still out here. Ida, or... Worm, go get your EMP launcher back. You can't have that degrading outside. That's not okay. Yeah, we've got no power in the base anymore. It's the damn farm's fault. The farm is so expensive to run. Okay, now we're partially positive. If those wind turbines pick up, maybe everything will turn on. Maybe. Nope. Okay. We're gonna deconstruct this conduit and try this again in a minute then. No good if it's partially broken. So we will instead let the whole power grid revive itself again. Alright, we turned off 2 of them. That might fix our problem. Each of them do take 2,000 watts, so we might just run the farm at a diminished capacity for now. But first, we'll let the batteries recharge and let everything reset itself back up. We need enough spare juice in the tank to actually run the base and keep our food cold first. Speaking of which, it doesn't look like the food is working. Food we pulled in is already gone, and people are starving again. Oh, multiple starving. That's not good. Okay. Bye. Gonna do something risky. These two have weapons that can actually harm animals. Gonna go very poorly, most likely. Hey, we pulled it off. Nice. Okay, now that we've done that, the spoils. These animals. We need food. At least it'll be enough food to keep the base alive. Everybody survive. Everybody survive long enough for us to fix these power problems. Please. Please. Alright, let's try turning this on now. And it works. Okay. Hey, welcome in, Borbarad 2.0. I think that's a new name. Welcome in, fam. Alright, so why does it say the grid excess is so high still? It shouldn't be this high. How much does this produce? So these 5 together produce enough for 1 lamp, which is insane. Oh, we are going up in power storage right now, though, which is good. We are net positive on power for the base. Phenomenal! Now we got our strawberry plants, our heel roots, our smoke leaves. Why did that say rice? This one can be cotton. We're doing mostly Mechanitor stuff, so lots of robots and whatnot overall. All of these extra people in the colony right now are pretty temporary. As soon as we get the Subcore Ripper, we're gonna be shredding their brains to make robots. Norbert and maybe Ida will be permitted to survive through the playthrough, but the rest of them are material. So it's all about turning Norbert into a cybernetic G with as much cyberized parts as possible. Only Archon parts. We already swapped out one of their eyes, and we're going to try and get Archon parts to completely rebuild Norbert as a huge cyborg. And progress through the technology tree until we have robots doing everything in a full robotic society. I normally like to hide inside of mountains, so that's what we did here. It's just much easier to do a subtractive base than it is to do an additive base, you know? Every single time you make a new room, you get a bunch of resources, instead of having to spend a bunch of resources to make a room. But we're trying to get our power grid stabilized and getting centralized food inside the base so that we don't have to worry about any risks and hazards. What am I missing here? I need gun turrets. Okay. We're going to start working on automated turrets for the exact same reason, because those don't take slots. Yeah, I know the sunlight isn't ideal. That's why I flipped off half of them. You got a recommendation for making them more optimal? Because I'll take it. I rarely mess around with these things to begin with, but I decided to do an entire inside grow house this time around. Are they strong enough that I can just put one in the center of the room and it will be good? Oh no, a manhunter pack is coming from the side of the stuff where I don't have anything up. Nobody's allowed through the door either, so just chill there for a while. That's fine. We didn't even know until last stream that this region existed because it was completely cut off. We were tunneling through here to build new base segments and found all of this. Imagine my surprise when I realized that this wasn't all mounted. It was nice to find a couple of bits and bobs of machinery up here, though, because we were running really, really scarce on steel and components for a little while. That reminds me, I've got a subcore. You... Norbert, why aren't you doing your job? Oh, we're missing glass steel. Damn. Can't fix that. Alright. We must continue research. Okay, so not only how are they starving again, but why are they starving again? Follow-up question, is the Agrahand just not working in here? Why are you not planting in here? Does this require an actual person to do? Lamp into middle? Okay, let's do that real quick. Nine by 9, huh? I'm gonna take apart these two. Just think they're unnecessary. They were sapping the base's power. At least right now we're net positive on power. That's good. Ida, I want to see. We're gonna sew all of this real quick, and I just want to see if the robot will even come in here and handle this. Because if the robot will not do this, then I have wasted so much time setting all of this up for it to just be completely useless. Hooray! Trying to work on food sufficiency just to find out that my robots can't do that kind of food sufficiency. Oh, that would be painful. Because the benefit to doing something like this is that it's cold snap proof, it's heat wave proof, it solves all sorts of stuff. How tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to be 6 on that side, so this is 14 tall and 14 wide. A little bit too large. Might have to take the hit with the second bulb then, unfortunately. So we've gotten ourselves all the way up to standard mech tech. And we've built out a little war unit over here. So we've got ourselves some pikemen and militors. And then I got myself a single tunneler. And then we've got the standard ones. Your clean sweeper, your lifter, your agrihand, your, what's it called? Constructoid. The standard ones. We're going to try and summon the second threat today and get that unlocked. Because that would be sick. Wait a second. Oh, he is working. Okay. He's just planting trees. You know what? We're going to shrink this. Stop wasting so much time out here. Go do your job elsewhere. Because planting trees is great and all, and getting wood is good, but they can't eat wood. Oh great, a solar flare! Fantastic, we've lost control of everything. Hooray! Well, that's not good. A really bad time for that to happen, honestly. You, go do, you two, go farm. Somebody needs to go farm. Oh, the solar flare ended already. Fantastic. Still go farm. It looks like the agrihand needs a little bit of help setting everything up, so you're gonna go do that, the both of you. That solar flare spooked me, because we don't have the food to support these problems right now, so we're gonna go fix it. More farming. I mean, then again, what was it? A little bit over 100 years ago, 48% of the entire population was farming? Or no, like half the population was farming. Now it's only 2%. And if you'd asked that other 48% what they'd be doing in 100 years, what their kids would be doing, none of them would have said website development. Okay, so we do have... Good. Ooh, worms looking not so... Where? It's the psychite dependency. It's only been 9.9 days, though, so we're going to leave you alone. Enabling manual priorities. What is that? I'm about to learn something here. What is this? I don't even know where to go for that one. I'm gonna wait for a further explanation because you've got my curiosity peaked. Oh, the agrihand does work in here. Good. Good. I was very worried that it only worked out in the fields, and I was like, nah, this is gonna be useless to me then. Positively useless. But no, it does grow stuff inside. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. In the long term, then, we will just go to having a source of berries inside and corn outside. Long term, we'll shrink this field. Work tab, upper left corner, X. Okay. Priority 1 is done first. Priority 4 is done last. Okay. Gotta mess with this now. Hold on. Oh, having a tantrum. Worm's having a very bad tantrum. Okay, I don't mind if you broke a wooden chair, Worm. That's fine. Stop having a tantrum, Worm. There we go. Norbert's gonna prioritize the research. Gotta remind myself what all I got. Potatoes are cooked, so we'll have to prioritize cooking. Then after that, art. These two will be our primary crafters. Some more art. Okay, gotcha. So it goes from left to right and numerical. Fantastic. Thank you, Borb. Yeah, I didn't even know this was a thing. This is fantastic. This reminds me more of Oni's prioritization system now. Which is sick. I always thought that the check marks were a little bit limiting in the scope of what they could handle. But hells yeah, now we're cooking with gas. There we go. That should be better priorities for everybody now, and it should optimize. Hell yeah, big shout out to Borbarad 2.0. I will get that word and that name down properly. Alright, we don't need those supplies. We're not doing that. Norbert's idle. Of course he is. I do wonder, what is this task, huh? Would you happen to know what the smooth wall task falls under? Under mining? Nope, that's just drilling and deep drilling. Smooth walls is under construction, okay. What I thought. These two are just it's probably because it's at the bottom of the list. These two are taking their sweet time. Increase our battery capacity again. I think we need to up our power production. We can only scale it so far. But soon enough, we'll probably tap that geotherm right there. Instead of doing this. Also, I don't know about you, Borbarad, but this is how I've always handled all of my toxic waste packs, is we just let them build up. And then someday, what I'll do is I'll load them all into a caravan and just dump it on an enemy. Even if it takes multiple trips, we'll just dump all of this on an enemy and it'll be fine. Just having a bad time. Left in the cold, starving. Well, of course you're upset if you're starving. Fine. We will go do another hunting party while we wait for our food to grow. Because all of the food is taking its sweet time growing. Oh, you start gen engineering towards wasters so that you can just handle it? You know what? That's fair enough. That's also an apt solution. There we go. Food. 2 big game animals should supply us plenty of food for the short term. Oh, Jake's smoothing the wall finally. Hooray! And Vargas is just eating the muffalo right there. No processing, no preparation, no table. Just eating it there. How efficient. Advanced starvation. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why we have the food plates. Everybody go eat. Hey, Gitalco, you just killed my friend. That wasn't cool. We're gonna have to fight back because you killed our pet rat. Not acceptable behavior. Also, there's just way too many wild people out here. They're slowly siphoning off the food supplies outside the base. And since we have a food shortage right now, sorry to say, Gadalco, but we're in famine and you're getting in the way. Vargas, go stab him. Modded. We've got a couple of the DLCs, but sorry, unmodded. Vanilla, my bad. We've got a couple of the DLCs, but completely unmodded. Stop hitting Norbert. Now we leave you to the elements. If you survive, great. If you don't care. It's your fault for killing our rat. Very rude. Uncalled for behavior. Also, is the Manhunter pack on? Great. Flip this guy into 1. Norbert, come over here. There we go. Everybody form up. Auto repair turned on. Fantastic. All of our troops are regrouped after messed with. Where Norbert needs medical treatment. Aren't you resting, Norbert? Everybody needs to do patience as soon as possible. We're also going to prioritize that. Actually, since Vargas is foddered, no. No doctoring for you. We don't want Vargas leveling up on their doctoring ability just so that we can shove their brain in the machine. On the bright side, it looks like we're slowly actually producing strawberries now out of the new farm. It's doing its job. Hooray! So thanks to that, we should have plenty of food in the or in the base, the house, whatever you want to call it. Quite a while. Looks like we need to make some more clothes too. Tailor bench. There, basic clothes. Make basic clothes, please, guys. We're in need of those. Switch Tunneler back to group 2 and just leave them here. So I don't know about you, Borberad, but the second group I always make dormant self-charge because the combat units don't need to be running around when you're not fighting something actively. The game always gives you enough notice that you can pause it and turn on the enemy or turn on your units. So this saves me a bunch of fuel and pollutant by just having them charge dormantly because they don't create pollution packs. Okay, great. Same mind, same brain. Awesome. I was gonna say, I'm assuming you got a couple 100 hours in this game. Just by the way you're typing, that would be the vibes I'm getting. And I love me a good colony sim. I will say I've picked up Rimworld a couple years ago, and I'd been playing Oxygen Not Included for about 3 times as long. So if you ask me what my colony sim is, wouldn't be this one, but I do love this game. It's very different from all the other ones, in my experience as well. Fix our generators now, at least. You accumulating power? Or losing it? You're losing it. Alright, we need more power. More power. Whoa! Closing in on 700. Wow. Going medieval. What's going medieval? Is that like a mod pack or a separate launcher or something? Oh, we didn't hook up the power right. These guys need branched in. There we go. That. Alright. We are not going power positive. That power is depleting fast. Oh no. Come on, daytime. Same base formula, gotcha. Interesting. Okay, so it's another colony sim style game then. I do love me colony sim. Colony sims are fantastic. Such a great way to spend time. Okay, gotcha. Because my understanding, there's 3 big ones overall in our community. Oni, War Fortress, and the Rimworld. Those are the 3 big ones. There's a whole bunch of, I don't want to say smaller scope, because they're similar in scope. Smaller following games. Some of them are real buggy. I've had the pleasure of playing some of them. Because Tycoons and Colony Sims also share a lot. I will say, some of the Tycoons I've had the chance of playing over the last couple of years, fantastic too. You ever picked up any of the 2 Point franchise games? 2 Point Museum. Beautiful game. Very fun sim. Alright, so our heal root and the smoke leaf production is working just fine in here too. We've got our cotton plants, so now we've got a source of consistent clothing. Ah, yeah, like you said, the big thing is being able to build in that third dimension, yeah? Does the game then give you an isometric view? Like, are you looking at everything at like a 45 degree angle? So that you can actually see the layers to it? Because obviously this is top down. You can only see the actual top. We can't even pivot the camera. Mechanoid repair needed? What got busted? Oh, yeah, these guys have been... We've known about that for a while. Total free cam on that. Yeah, that would... that makes sense. That makes sense. Does it give you the ability to hide different floor layers then? Because I've seen that in a lot of games that let you build in 3 dimensions, like Shapes 2. They give you the ability to make layers invisible for easier building and working. Elevations invisible, not layers per se. You can switch the layers. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. That explains how they fix it in. I won't act like I know how they do all of the stuff under the hood, but I will say that after a couple of years of server hosting, modding, coding, what have you, I understand at least sometimes kind of what they're doing. Not an expert. Just a very happy enthusiast. Very excitable enthusiast, even, you could say. Let's burn up some more of this sandstone tile. Get this all cleaned up nice. You know what? Let's get rid of the possibility of trees growing here altogether. No more trees in front of that wind farm. Major break risk. What's going on? Who's freaking out? Why? Is it your deficiency? Darkness, tattered apparel, painted button-down shirt. Oh. Yeah, that explains. Okay. Unsightly environment, 8 raw food, and 2 ground. And immediately fix some of your mood problems because you went outside. Creation. That makes sense. Where is the food, though? Why are you having problems? Well, I know. Okay. Why is that happening? Because we're still low on food. Alright. What animals are left? We're going on a mega sloth hunt, everybody. You know what? I'm calling in actual guns for this. Big animal will drop some meat. Nobody got taken down in the process. That's good. Gotta reset these guys now, though, which is why I normally... Not worth the risk normally and the amount of extra effort. But in this instance, yes. And draft. Send you out. You. Pick you up. I'm gonna have to take a pic. I'm gonna have to take a peek at that game though. Going medieval, huh? It's going on the list is where it's going. A list of games we may play someday for video or stream. Not gonna lie, a lot of the games I pick up for streams or even for videos end up migrating one way or the other. Where if I'm new to a game, I'll play it on video for a little while because it gives me more time to actually figure some stuff out. I just mentioned this to a friend of mine actually. Because she was asking about playing something new that dropped. And I said, oh yeah, for sure, but let's do it as a video. Because then we can take as long as we need to figure out what's going on and nobody feels pressured to perform. And it's a lot more fun that way. And then once we know what's going on, if it lends itself well as a stream game, we'll just hop it right on to stream. But having the chance to, you know, edit out 3 hours of what do I do makes it a little bit more entertaining. Because there's only so much honest stupidity that's actually entertaining. After a certain point, it's just like, man, get with the program. Figure it out, Vince. Come on. Inspired recruitment, and we've got nobody stored. Oh, this is an exotic goods trader, though. This will be good. What do you got? Come on. We got components. We got Glitter World Medicine. They got plasteel. We're taking all of their plasteel, thank you. And I guess I'm trading in gold. That's the only thing they'll accept. That stinks. Alright, let's try 86. Okay. I'm not giving you my EMP shells. Those are important. What's this give? Melee bonus? No, thank you. Don't need it. Pain Stopper. Bionic Jaw. I find the how do I do it most entertaining. Because for me, that is the best feeling in most games. Going from no clue to actually having a clue and later knowing the game. Okay. I can 100% agree with that on single-player games and strategy games and colony sims. 100% agree with you there. Because the journey from no knowledge to all the knowledge is part of the game in those respects. What I will say, though, is a lot of multiplayer games or lower risk, higher socialization games, I benefit a lot from just going in absolutely blind. Like, if I had been recommended something similar to Gambling with Friends, or what are some of the other ones that have come out recently? Like Content Warning. You don't need to know anything about Content Warning to have a good time with that. But if you understand the game entirely, then you can focus more on your interpersonal dynamics then. And that's when you end up with a lot of the real, the why would anybody do this moments. The why are all of them standing on each other's heads in the corners doing 360s? Well, because they figured out they could do that and it entertained them for 5 minutes. Or I did a video a while back with gambling with friends, and like the first couple ones where we were completely blind was great. But then we started messing around once we knew all of the mechanics and everything, and that's when we ended up with some really unique situation. Where I think we benefited from already knowing the scope of what we were dealing with. Alright, we're just selling more gold. Screw it. They didn't even have any food. Why don't they have any food? Are you part of their group? Okay, I can't eat the turtle. Damn. I was gonna eat that turtle. I was gonna make my guys eat that turtle so fast. Oh, we've got berries. We've got berries. And they're cooking. It's fine. We're fine. There's food in the building. Who's starving? Stop doing that. No, go consume the lavish meal. Consume something nice, Norbert. I think you're injured. That's why you're moving so slow, right? Sorry about that meandering tangent. That got a little bit off of the point, but hey. The knowledge curve is fun. Oh no. Oh no. That's okay. Thank the maker. Norbert was Norbert. Norbert, go back there and put out that fire. Oh, it just burned the bookshelf. Good, it didn't burn the books. I got terrified for a second that I was about to lose all of the money in that bookcase. But you know what? With that in mind and knowing that we've got a fire starter in the group, we are putting in a fire popper right there, right now. No. Nope, not doing that. Not dealing with that stress and pressure, thank you. Why fire poppers are in all of our storage rooms besides the one that's full of rocks. The rocks, meh. The other stuff, kind of important. Looks like we need more diversified storage in here. Oh, what we need is more clothing storage, specifically. It won't even let me make one out of wood right now because of how little we have. Ain't that great. Orders, chop wood, everything outside the base, because technically not only a fire hazard, but in our way of firing. In our line of sight if we wanted to take out an enemy pushing in on us, so. Does that make a terrible point for our artificial forest being there? Yes! Yes, it does. I'm not moving it. But we got plasteel now, so we should be able to work at the mech gestator and bring in some bigger mechs now. Fantastic. Fantastic! There we go! Also, we have, like, no power whatsoever in the base. What the hell? Where did our power go? Yep, we're about to run it. That's not good. We need 8 components to pull this off. But this is the long-term solution to our problems. Wait, 2 up here? Oh, there's 2 up here. Okay. Doesn't make it much better, but good to know. And there's an extra one in that corner. We're setting up on this one. And we're going to cut the mountain wide open right there. Nice sandstone wall right here to lock everybody out of it. And we'll build a power line down. There we go. New mech's coming out, though. There's our guy. You. Go to work. You need somebody to be digging. A good thing that Norbert's mining skills are 8. That will be very useful in a minute. Come in very, very handy. The minimum level you can use the scanner is 8. I'm gonna move it over one. I want it to lead right into these fans here. Fans, the windmills. My bad. Stuff's rotting in here? Why? Is it because they're taking too long? It's already fully grown, so it rots. Assumption. It's too much farming to be farmed. It's also because of all that wood. Oh, a meteorite full of compacted steel. Beautiful. Build hidden conduits. Okay. You know what? If you say so. You haven't led me wrong yet. Especially since it's outside, I can't see how that would be a bad plan. Off you go, little guy. Alright, we need some more components, though. I think we're gonna have to do something I've been waiting on. And a little bit dreading this as a move. But I think now is the best time. If there ever is a good time for it. Free berries. Supplement our food, please. Oh. Well, Dodoy, we're just... Yes. We're going for a deer hunt. You know what? Considering how many of them there are, we probably just want backup. There's just gonna be so many shots we have to take, so... The circle of life. Is it unfortunate? Yeah, kind of. But it's the circle of life. And I don't want them to suffer, so we take them down. What's your power levels at? A little bit under 50%? That's fine. We'll work around that. What's being created anyways? Oh. Herbert's help. We'll raise the priority of that smithing. Now that we've got that wood, we're going to go back to our furniture and set up some shelves back over here. Just for clothing. And that'll mean that we have some storage space in our generic storage space again. Because we have completely exhausted all of the tiles of our generic storage space. Good and bad problem to have. I think we got enough now that we can start manufacturing. Won't be made here, though. Be made here, right? Yep. The neutroamine is what turns me off from that every time. It's like, I'm not as interested in doing it with the need of a finite resource that has other uses. Thank you. Kind of a waste of my time. We might as well just keep on using herbal medicine. What this is telling me, though, is that we're producing too much herbal medicine for our needs. So we will swap out some of these to make strawberries instead. Make strawberries here. We could use more food. We could desperately use more food, so... We're just balancing the farm now at this point. Make loads of smoke leaf, because the more smoke leaf, the better. Then everything after that is just gravy. Smoke leaf, food... all the basics. Even our own clothes on our backs. We grow them. Easier than raising farm animals, and it's automatable. You can't automate the farming and taming aspects. Yeah, we're not saving anybody. Just a little bit of replanting and we'll be good to go. What new unit did we make? We made something new, didn't we? Or are we about to run out of bandwidth? What I do know is we're out of components, so if anything breaks, we are screwed. Which is not a good place to be in. So, Mr. Tunneling Guy, we are going to assign you to Group 1. We are going to do the orders of work and mine out all of this for me. Would you? We're just going to clear this whole thing. Oh, we didn't even have to deal with a mad guinea pig, because the wild man dealt with it. Thank you, Mal. Have fun. Fishing, carpet making, pemmican. You know what? Sure. I never do this, but I might as well do this. We have a lot of aesthetic issues right now, so maybe carpet will fix it. Along with smoothing the walls, carpeting everything's got to improve it, right? It can't make it worse. Yeah, these bedrooms are moving up to decent, though. That's good, because this one's awful because it's not smooth. It's noticeable. The noticeable difference from awful to decent at least, so that people don't take as many psych hits living in a mountain. Yeah, I know we need a mining guy, and of course we don't have a mining guy because we just lost all signal. Power will come back on in a second, and it will be fine. Calm yourself. See, it's fine. All fine. A little distressing, yes, but it's fine. Managed to get a shot on that one, because it did, the bleed win. Come on, come out from your hiding spot. Yeah, there you go. Now you're just too far away for the weapons to effectively work. It's gonna take this guy a while to go down. And I gotta watch him, otherwise we won't be able to pick up the body before it rots. There it goes. Jake, we're not gonna let this guy suffer. That's cruel. Mr. Hunterman, do your job as the hunter. Thank you. Jake, you're a terrible shot, man. Both of you get undrafted. Ancient Danger. Oh yeah, we already knew about that. This is what we're about to go fight. This is what I was alluding to earlier when I said we're about to go do something I've been waiting to do, but I'm a little bit worried about. Yeah, we're about to go fight the Ancient Danger. But first, Norbert, pop out this new guy. Oh, we don't have enough bandwidth to pop him out. Darn, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And our power system's still so... Oh, no! We might be in a bit of a bad way, but we will survive. It's not a terrible way. We just need to wait for us... Either we need to find components. That's why we're mining with the mining guy. Or we need to get a trader out here and trade for components. ASAP. I will trade just about anything we've got in the stockpiles for components right now, because we are hurting very bad. Okay, we also need to have some place to store leather, apparently. What's in here? Nothing? It's just blank? Okay. There, you can store raw textiles in there, okay? Take all that. We're gonna make it specifically leather. It's not just textiles. Because otherwise it'll just get filled with cloth, and cloth, eh. The important thing is hoarding all of our leather. Leather's fancy and valuable. Why is Worm about to break? It's probably because of the Psyche, right? Got a little bit left around. Was. Oh. Could have swore. Kept some around just for this eventuality. Fine, we'll do Psychoid Brewing, because make Psych IT ourselves. Do I want to? No. Is it probably the most efficient solution to this problem? Yeah. Ugh. At this point, this is probably the only way we're going to save enough money for it to make sense. Psychoid plant. Make this grow zone a reasonable size. Crazy. lock it in quick. There we go. Yes, I'm aware you're upset, Worm. Drowsy, darkness, tattered apparel. They're upset about the darkness. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. It just costs a bit of steel. Oh, we're getting attacked by a mech hive? That's not grand. And they're coming from that direction. Extra not grand. Alright, time to stage everybody up. Come on out, everybody. It's fight time. Oh, and it's nighttime. Not good. We're about to run out of power. Oh, wait. We're going power positive again? Get all of our main fighters out as well. Yep, here they come. Oh. Time to reposition you guys then. Come on, stun them. They don't have any ranged, or they don't have any area of effect guys. They've just got these two snipers now, so meh. Stop stunning your own guys, Ida. Annoying. Stop it. We're gonna move the Militaurs out of the line of fire. Ida, you back off as well. Ida and Worm, actually, the both of you. Undraft, head out. It's Pikeman versus Pikeman now. That's a strange fight, but not a weird fight. Like, meh. Prepare Militor 3 for me real quick, would you? And once that's done, we're moving in with the Militaurs. We're gonna rush them. Militaurs are cheap. And if they get broken, we just get bandwidth out of it, so, meh. If we lose a Militor here, that wouldn't be a terrible thing. Honestly, with that in mind. Militor 1, go forward! Go forward, you brave, brave lad. Get within range of him and take him out. Move in. Both of you target him. Focus fire. Insulate. Insulted. Darkness. Bikeman, close in. Finish the job. Finish him. Cool. Norbert, I want you to head back over here. We're going to call back over all of our units. Get them all to follow you. Drop them off where they belong. Great work. Seems like we might need more meat again. Come on. Come on! We're doing a sort of like passive hunting. We only shoot things that get within range. Let's stop burning the battery. Alright, Norbert's got ourselves a new one. Great. We got 3 pikemen now. Fantastic. Food is finished. Can't wait for that corn crop to come through, though, and we start stockpiling real quantities of backup food instead of going day by day by day by day. Because this day by day nonsense is ridiculous. Okay. I don't want to make any of that stuff. Cocoa would be cool, though. It is going to make us food. Thank you, Ida. Everybody gets a high-quality meal. No starvation. Great. The heat wave's over. I didn't add one. All of our food in here did just fine. We've struck uranium ore. Neato. Isn't what we needed, but it's neat. Yeah, we're starting to get mountain collapses down here. Funny. The side effect of deep bar. We get from the cargo pods. Ooh, Psych IT! It's actually exactly what we needed. Drink one of these, worm. Stop freaking out. Okay. Now it's time for the big work. Calling up all these guys. Bring them up. Their power's at. Oh, that's not so good, but you know what? We'll get it done quick. It's fine. Where's our construction bot at? That's the Agrahan. Where's the Oh, is that it right there? That's the clean sweep. Fix that, please. Ah! Up there, building a wall. You know what? Fair. Can't be too salty about that. I think Norbert automatically undrafted themselves. Dang. But, sure. Why not? Now we got lights inside, though. Look at how nice it is. It's all lit up. Everybody should be so happy now. They're not working in darkness anymore. All the common areas have light. They better be happy. More leather storage, apparently, is what we need. We have so much leather from all of the hunting escapades. And it takes so many tiles of storage. Not worth it. Yeah, with these lower level researches, both of them can work simultaneously, which is nice, I have to admit. Bulk goods trader? Bulk goods trader? Yes. Let us trade. What you got, bud? I am very interested. You've got components. I'm taking all of them. You buy from me some of my stuff, huh? What other junk can I sell you, huh? Not gold. Not selling you gold. I'll sell you all my I'll sell you 194. Round out our supply to exactly 100. Got too much of it anyway. So you the wake up I got. Oh, you'll buy my smoke leaf? Fantastic. Let's sell you 200. Great. Now you pay me and I get all your components. I'll take that. And some of that. And you know what? Some meat would be great. Got a lot. Okay. Do 20... 20... 20. Compensate for the costs by raking up to 2. Great. Good deal. We've made so many materials for the base. Food to sustain us for a couple of days, and enough materials to actually build this power generator we needed. That will allow us to then immediately go into biotech, build more band nodes. Another band node. Then we need a mech band antenna. Set it up right there. You know what, Norbert? We're doing this conflict right now. We need to do it now. I know a roof has collapsed. That's the point. Make the roof collapse. Can't believe we didn't find anything, though. That's insane. Dormant self-charge. Fantastic. Alright, Norbert Bud. You. Yep, there we go. Oh, that was fast. That was quick. You stepped into my trap. Get out of there, Norbert. Oh my gosh. Norbert, buddy, get out of there. We probably should have brought along our other combatant. The ones with the stun powers. So yeah, that's not good. Okay, hold on. That's really not good. I underestimated them. Okay, Ida, come here. Worm, you too. We're going to lock them inside. We're not going to let them get out of the facility this time. That when we pop the cork, they won't be able to rush out and fire from all sides. We're going to make them get built up instead and make it really hard for them to do anything. Ida, come here. Have you, like, around the... Actually, up your accuracy. Because what we'll do is we'll just stun them every time they try to break out of the door. We're just going to try and lock them down. Alright, Norbert can construct, so Norbert's going there. We're going to make it slow speed this time so that we can actually watch what happens. It won't hurt Norbert, so Ida's just going to sit here and do this the whole time. matter what, don't stop shooting at these things. Take them down. Hold them down with stun. Stun damage almost exclusively. It's so good. Locked right on. We're not letting that thing move an inch. We are stunning it until it drops. No risk. It's just freaking out. Trying so hard. There we go. I tried so hard, and it didn't really get that far, but it really didn't matter. Alright, Mr. Militor, come down here. Ida, go chillax. Worm, you both did your jobs great. Thank you. Now we've got loads of new enemies to dread. Norbert, bud. We're gonna have you go open... Actually, we're gonna drop a save real quick. Oh, caps. Now go open those crates. You never know. Hello, people. Only dead for 2.6 years. Oh, it's because they were dead as soon as we loaded on the map, isn't it? Goodbye, all of you sleepers. Catch you later. You've all been freed. We could turn this into a crypt if we... I don't know why we would ever need to... Well, actually, I do. When we start shredding brains, they'll be left in here, I guess. As a mild apology. Doomsday rocket launcher, though, huh? Feel like this could be useful. But we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it. This is a secret tool that we'll use later. Our mining guy. Crafted and signed. Good night, bud. Oh, he was already doing that. Whoops. Whoopsie doodles. It's alright. Good nonetheless. We need... And... all those parts will be valuable. We're gonna scrap them for every part we can. Mechanoid slag chunk, yes please. 3 pieces. I think our lifter is getting overwhelmed. It's time we created a second one. Oh, we need to manufacture a basic subcore, that's right. There we go. Norbert Bud. Prioritize working at the subcore reader. Go get the component himself from the long run. It's fair. And this is why we need that second lifter. We just got too much stuff too far spread out now. The lifter can't carry all of it all fast enough, so we'll deal with it. Boom. We lost 2 Militors anyways, so we've got 2 extra slots. We'll use one of them to make our base a little more efficient running. Fix our base's builds. Granted, at the end, we might have swarms of Constructoids, who knows? Dozens of Constructors, and dozens of Lifters, and half a dozen Cleaners, and crap tons of Agri-Hands, just so that we can sell all the extra food. Because we're gonna make so much extra food now. As soon as this corn crop is yielded, I think our food problems will be gone. Period. Permanently. And now that we can make our own Psych IT, where do we make that? I thought it would be at the lab. Oh, at a cooking stove, huh? Okay. We'll just do it until we make 5. Just to keep our levels decent, and we'll sell all the extra Psychite, because, ugh. More problems than it's worth. Combat suppliers flying by. What you got? Shuttle engine components. I have no money. But they trade in smoke leaf. Hey! That's great. Just gonna make sure there's nothing else we really want from them. Not really, no. We just want their components. Thank you! Components are always the thing we have shortages of. And this is why we keep the smoke leaf around. The most efficient way of making some quick money that doesn't invite more conflict. Alright, and then change one of these over again. Oh, this was chem fuel storage, that's right. What about this? Chem fuel storage? No, it was kept blank. Okay. Looks like we need either more leather storage or we need to start sinking some of this leather, and I think we're going to start sinking this leather instead. What do we got here? Got plain leather. That'll work fine. A nice plain leather pouch. What else do we got here? Blue fur chair? Okay, sure. Let's just expend some of this so that we have more storage space for all of it as a whole. Lifter's done. Norbert, go let that lifter out. We need them to do their job. Go forth, Mr. Lifter! Oh, the first thing he does is grab his own waste product and throw it in the storage. Nice. Thanks, bud. Ida's idle? Oh, it's because we have absolutely no food right now. You're angry that you ate raw food. Stop eating raw food, bruh. We're going for another hunt. You shoot that one. You shoot that one. You shoot that one. And you will shoot this one. Don't try to attack my guys. That's not gonna go well for you, bro. Won't. Don't do it. I don't know why they did this. There's no escape now. Seemed like a good move. There we go. Hunting done. Nice stockpile of food created off of the 5Xs. Everybody will live a nice while longer off of that. Hooray! The smoothing commands are slowly but surely getting done too. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but a lot of the base is so much smoother now. Everything's getting cleaned up and made nice. Quality of the rooms is going up as a result. We've got mediocre in here, decent, somewhat impressive, decent, still off. This room is now very impressive just because of all of the wealth we have in it. Nice. Yeah, game, I know we have low food. I'm working on it very diligently, actually, if you'd believe it. Hey, we got plants that are ready to harvest. Where's our agrihand? I think we need a second agrihand, too, at this rate. Alright. Alright. This is nearly set up, right? Structoid's gotta be finishing some of this work up here soon. Because we've got all of this in storage now. $16 components. Wow. Yeah, we need fabrication. Big thing. Let's get a hospital. That'll be useful. More useful than a lot of the alternatives, at least. We're creating a shooting lane here, where if you get too close to the wall, nothing is actually there to protect you anymore, because we're going to put auto turrets on this wall. Make it so that we don't have to deploy troops up here to defend this area. See, that rotting is my one concern about corn. Okay, they're harvesting it. Good. The corn's already being harvested. We're already cooking with it. Fantastic. Once they fill up the stockpiles in there of all of the berries and all of the corn, it's going to turn into just make as many shelf-stable meals as possible time. All of our extra plant product will go towards shelf-stable meals. And that will last us months. Months and months and months. Also, it looks like we're completely power positive, even without the new generator, but the new generator will just guarantee that for us for a while then, and I'm cool with building for the future. 100% comfortable with building for future instead of for right now. Means we spend less time freaking out. We'll put some extra batteries in here for good measure, bring our battery total up to 11 in the base, effectively having doubled it since the start of stream today. And the other thing is, we need this little guy to be built. Once that mech band antenna has been built, gotta build a subcore, insert person. Vargas, go in the machine. Scan your brain. What are we building? We're building Cyclopses, that's right. Details. Take 2 bandwidth per. We've got enough for one of them. So we'll have a Cyclops, a Militor, and 3 pikemen, and then our 3 guys, and a Doomsday Launcher, most likely, so 4 guys. We'll use all of that to take on the next threat before stream ends. That's the plan. To Norbert, tune to Norbert, tune to Norbert. Great. Now Norbert should have enough for 2 more. Perfect. Perfecto. Go forward, little Agrahand. Do your work. And our storage in the front room is not empty, but it isn't full. So that means that we at least always have a place for our lifters to dump anything they find. No storage for it. It ends up in that common space. Up after the fact. But it looks like having 2 lifters means that we've cleaned up everything. You're probably just on the cusp of needing a second lift. But that will keep us net positive for quite a while. So, no complaints from me. Go forth, little construction bot. Build this entire giant thing. Build this in its entirety. The giant monstrosity of a wall it is. Because it's one of the 2 defensive points we're going to be holding. We're going to hold that. Well, 3. We're going to hold that, we're going to hold this, and then we're going to hold this one up here. This one's going to be fairly simple, though, because I think I'm just going to lay traps all the way through here. And just make it a death pit. Honestly, start early. That'll make it hard for anything to try to reach us without getting injured. Good job, Norbert. Gotta make sure our guys are full up. They're all right around the same percentage even. Nice. We're gonna give them a couple of game days though, because they definitely need to recharge, and we need to make new gestators, so, or we need to gestate new Militors, so Mechanoids. Mechanoids, not military. The words. Moisture pump. Sure, why not get the research done, right? Slowly eating up all of that limestone that we've got from the base. From the huge stockpile room. Finally. We're finally making a dent in it, chat. You know what that means? Time to haul all of this in there. And deal with all of that. And we'll pull all of the stuff out of this place, and then we'll turn on the digger, and we'll start digging out new sections of the mountain to make more. We always need a huge stockpile of limestone chunks, because all of our stuff's built out of limestone. It's so cheap. All the buildings and floors being made out of limestone, that saves us so much steel or wood. It's great. I wonder if I destroy enough of these, if this will stop having collapses. Good night. Thanks for dropping in, Borberat. I hope to see you around. Don't be a stranger. Oakley dokley. So, just about these gestatings, then. We just need to wait for this to finish, the Cyclops productions. We'll make 2 of them. The big head honcho is going to be ours to take on. I've normally taken them on with just a couple of pikemen and militors. That's been my normal team composition, so this is going to be different in how it's handled. I've never really dealt with that many Cyclopses. Don't they shoot? What do they shoot? Detailed. Oh, do we have the plasteel to make that happen? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. They're expensive. They cost plasteel. Yeah, we might end up shredding these minotaurs, but we might resurrect them. So we'll just keep their bodies around and keep them from degrading for now. We can do whatever we like with them. They're like a zombie material. Yeah, we've nearly got all this sandstone stored away, though. Fantastic. And then we've got all of this, too, though, that needs to be stored. So it'll be a while. It'll be a while before our storages aren't absolutely chock full of limestone. But that's the goal. That's the mission, you know? Actually, we can delete this zone. We'll haul all of this out of here, too. This doesn't need to be filled with limestone. It just makes it messy. It's a very expensive room, okay? It's a very expensive room. I put one thing in there, like any building of any sort that anybody has to build on, it will immediately become an exceptionally valuable room. Massively impressive. Extremely impressive. Whatever the qualifier you want it to be. Now we need to save up extra plasteel after this, though. Got so much corn. Bills. Nearly got all the vegetarian lavish meal to make. We're nearly stocked up. Look at it go. Look at it go. Soon as you finish, you're gonna start making the first survival meal. No? Oh, it requires protein. Okay, so we have to feed him meat then. Which means we have to have... Okay. I see the balancing rate there then. Can't just infinitely make perfectly shelf-stable meals from veggies alone, huh? I see you, game. That's fair. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Tame all of these guys. Fix this pen up. Raid? No! Oh no, what are we gonna do? It's not like we've been building traps over here or anything. Oh no! Guys, how are we gonna handle this? I think I'm literally not gonna respond to it at all. I think I'm just gonna let them rage. I'm gonna send up Norbert with a gun as backup. My plan is Norbert with a gun. All we need, really. Good luck. What the hell? They didn't even set off a single trap? That's so rude. Oh, they did. 2 of them did. They're bleeding. Hey, Jake, bud. You could be useful here. Y'all want to fight? We can fight. Vargas has got a knife. Come at her. Come on. You're not going to win that one, even if you do manage to down her. Your pike is great and all, but it ain't going to stop much of anything. No, are they kidnapping Val? Oh my gosh. Let's try that again, because we can't lose Norbert. How dare they try to kidnap Norbert, the monster. There's so much food up here I didn't even know about. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Hey, Norbert, bud, you're gonna come up here. We're going on a hunting trip again. Another hunting trip. There's just too much delicious meat up here. And to be fair, if we don't eat them, something else will. Managed to get a decent... Did the board get up? Damn, they're durable. Alright. Where'd Norbert go? Come back here, you. Don't you run away. We need you to redeploy these guys. Oh, I didn't set up the command to tame the ibexes. Whoopsies. Went back in time. Back in time. Tame you. Tame you. Tame you. will make a consistent source of food. There. Plenty of food acquired. That should be more than enough meat for the entire base. If everybody wakes up, they'll start crafting with it. There we go. Everybody's back to their starting positions. Norbert, first thing I want you to do is pop that guy out real quick, okay? You can do other stuff afterward. First, Gamma Ray Laser Burst. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna have 2 of those, and those will be our close range fighters instead of our Militors. Well, we'll have 1 Militor left to really close that distance. Probably soak up some damage, but hey. Yeah, Ida, please cook. Please cook as much as you can. Actually, you know what? We're getting rid of the carnivore lavish meal diet as much. We're going to drop it down to 3. Now, just cook as much as you can when it comes to making the other stuff. Whole bunch of meat up here, so just grab as much as you can. Jake's on it. Jake's got this covered. Not from State Farm. I don't think. But, you've still got this covered. Look at how clean this room is. How it's expensive is it? It's slightly impressive. Yeah, it's rich. Somewhat rich. Somewhat rich. The richest room we have is just a storage room full of bandwidth antennas. Of course it is. Makes total sense for us. Wait, they had a baby? Tomboy, they had a child named Tomboy and Tomboy left? I don't understand this. They're the daughter of Ida and Norbert, but Ida and Norbert didn't know each other before they started here. How does any of that storyline work? Riddle me that, Batman. Riddle me that. Oh no, we're running out of things to research. Screw it, let's research mortars. Wormbud, I want you to prioritize finishing. Okay? Then Worm, I'm gonna have you. Oh, yay. Perks. Oh, the ibexes have multiplied over here. Good. There, tame all of those for me real quick, would you, Norbert? You've got enough of an animal handling level, but go do that, and then the other ones will take care of them for you. But we'll keep them alive and use them to make meat. Yay! Because that's how you fix this for the long term, is make our own sustainable meat supply here. We need to jam somebody else in the scanner, right? Yep, great. You know what? Worm, it's your turn. Since you weren't very useful with the hunting, we'll make you useful. Great. And then we'll make our last guy. We'll be ready, steady, spaghetti for our fight. And to be fair, waiting a little bit. Oh, we got a raid. What a shocker. Oh, that's a lot of them, actually. A decent number of people. Okay, let's mobilize. I was just about to say, we're getting all of our guys charged up, and we haven't had to fight with them yet, and I kind of guess I jinxed myself. Unfortunate. Alright, let's get all of our guys up here. You're going to hide around the corner. They try to close in on Jake. That's when you're going to make your... Norbert, you're going to hide back here. Back here will be better. As soon as they make their move, we're going to mess them up. They'll be in a kill box. Good thing that I just saw the game autosave. Yeah, get trapped. First guy dropped, great. Stab him. Oh no, they took out all of my guys. Oh, that's not good. And they're kidnapping my people. Again? Again? Fine. Fine. You know what? We'll bring in the short-range gamma ray laser guy. I don't know if the other ones would even make the trek fast enough. And even if they could, I really want them to charge. They're at less than 20%. Eventually, we're going to have to pay the fine and just charge them normally. And I don't want to do that. The pollution fine is too high for them. They cost so much pollution to charge all the way up. And it would still take like a whole week to charge them from 0% all the way up to 100%. Infuriatingly enough. So instead, we bring out the Cyclops. Hi, bud. We're going to put you right here. As soon as they try to make their move and close the distance, you mess them up, alright? You mess them up good. Even give you a little bit better visibility. Come on, jerks. Make your move. Hoping Cyclops 1 really turns this fight around. Hoping he has an equalizing effect. Because 2 of our guys have EMP weapons, which means they don't work on organics. Escape, Norbert. You're more important than everybody else. Escape, bud. Oh, they're gonna try and kidnap who they can and leave? Okay, then we're going here. Go mess them up. Stop trying to kidnap my people. Don't worry, guys. We're coming to save you. It immediately went from screw them to we save everybody we can. There we go. Cool. Vargas is saved. Worm, go save Vargas. No, they're going to hit the edge of the map. Yep, they just escaped. Jake got kidnapped. No. Well, we repelled the fight. We saved most of our people and repelled the clash. I don't know how to put a spin on this. The clash went poorly. But we lived. So I guess that's neat. Alright, time to clean up all their nonsense. Clean up after them. Great. Worm, have you not rescued Vargas yet? Come on. I know it's a far walk, but come on. There we go. Norbert, take a load up. Fine. I'm keeping the Cyclops here for now in case of another attack to that corner. No, Vargas, no! Okay. You know what? We're gonna try one more time because 2 losses is still kind of trash. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring him up here. I hate doing it. I really hate doing it, chat, but we're bringing more. Gotta pray they make it here fast enough. This should be enough of a wall to block them from doing anything stupid. Good laser blast. Focus fire, take him down! Well, that was successful. You know what, I'm happy we did it again. I'd rather just lose the Militor. The Militor doesn't matter. In comparison to these other guys, that Militor was cheap and disposable. Now we just gotta clean up this absolute bath that was done in here. They got messed up. Yeah, Militor 1 going down does not concern me in the slightest. It's fine. Well worth it in comparison to the other losses we saw in the other combats. For the other possibilities of that combat. We either had 2 people get kidnapped or 1 person get kidnapped and the other one died of blood loss. So nobody getting hurt at all. I mean, Vargas got a little bit hurt, but they're fine. They'll be fine. Oh, we just got Ibex Rams. Okay, Norbert, bud. That's not how making animals works. To prioritize taming the does, too, so that we can actually get, you know, families. Ida, fam. What do you mean you're lacking protein? Scales. Oh, it's because I never reselected meat on this save. Okay, Ida, bud. I need you to go cook all of these now. Got so much stockpiled food, it's gonna go bad. I need you to start cooking a shelf-stable packaged survival meal. Thank you! There we go! Chat, it's looking good. Looking real good. Now that we're building a stockpile of those. Food policy. Edit. New. Policy 7. Normal. Food. Not allowed to eat raw food. Allowed to eat baby food. Or hay. Kibble. No eating raw plants. No eating corpses. As for meals, you can have everything besides the packaged survival meal. Okay? No rotten. And then what we'll do in times of fix everything. In case of a emergency, we will just flip them over. Say, hey, now you can eat the packaged survival meals as much as you like. As long as we've got meat and veg in the fridge, they'll just convert as much as they can into a shelf-stable variant that won't go bad. Food scarcity be gone! Permanently! Norbert, fam. Fail. Do it again. Don't stop until you actually tame them. Hey, an exotic goods. What you got? I know I don't got a lot, so what do you got? We're just gonna make some money off of them, I think. They don't have any Arco tools, it looks like. Medical crafting is... Oh, yeah, no, that's used. Okay. Gonna replenish our components as well. We need components for everything. Never have enough. So, good. It's good to always stock up. Advanced components are hard to come by, too. Manufacturing the pain. What we really need now is plastic. What? Beaver, who are you? Trader, huh? Tell me. Got any plasteel? Got any plasteel? Nope, you got a bow, some food, and some medicine. Not really much of an offer there, Beaver. There we go. Vargas is back up and operational again. Are all the rechargers taken? Oh. Knock it off. Get out of here. How many? We already have 40 meals of shelf-stable food. We've just fixed that problem. That problem is now fixed. Great. As long as we can get a hold of an Ibex doe. Norbert! Oh, they're sleeping. So can't do anything anyways. Norbert! Also, what are these patches here? I know this one's left over, but what's this one from? I don't remember that. Go tame the Ibexes, Norbert. I want to see what's going on here. I want to see why he keeps failing. Buddy. There we go. Good. Good. Fantastic, even. Great, see? They like each other. They're friends. Ibex still one is pregnant. They're more than friends. And that is how you make infinite meat, game. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was the ability to just make infinite meat so I can mix it with the infinite veg we already produce. And using those two things, we'll be able to make, infinite direct meals, because the vegetarian meals are going to be the source of almost all of our food here now. You know what? I'm going to stop making carnivore lavish meals altogether. Just cook vegetarian lavish meals. They'll eat the lavish meals all the time. It'll make them super happy. And then if we ever end up with food scarcity, we'll just flip right over to our stockpiled food supply. Once our stockpile is full, aka all of these racks here, we'll move back over to making lavish meat supply too. Efficiency. Not even worried about the storm, because all of our important stuff is inside, besides power generation. Don't think about that. Don't worry about that. We're also making a good supply of wood now. Fantastic. Start converting that wood into chem fuel. It actually reminds me. You. Go burn a bit of your power and tunnel out this area for me. Going to expand the storage room. Roof order there? Great. About to say, you need to build a roof there if that's like that, fam. Can't have you just letting all the open elements into our storage room. That kind of defeats the point of storage room. I'm trying to figure out how I want this to be organized for the most optimal usage of space. There was components right there the whole time. Oh, I feel like an idiot now. That night. Screw it, orbital tech. Why not? You got nothing better to do. Okay, you. So these will just let in all the raw resources then. We're going to create some racks for healing herbs. We're being raided? Oh no. Oh no. They've already started? What the heck? Cyclops, bud, I'm gonna have you back up. We're gonna fight them here. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to get them all in here ASAP. I didn't even notice that. I was too busy building the new room. Very bad. Very bad. Cyclops, hold them off. Laser beam them into oblivion. Charge up that cannon. Yeah, get him! Mess him up. I was hoping we'd get one more shot off. No, Cyclops 1 got dropped. That's sad. It's alright though, we'll resurrect him. Norbert, you're really going slow. I know it's because you were probably trying to deal with that Ibex dough, which I told you to do, so it's my fault, not yours. But so what's their plan here? They lit the whole tunnel on fire, so now they can't traverse it. And they're still trying to just push through. Oh my god, they're stupid. That's their problem. They're stupid. Why are you blue now? Are you an ally? Well, we win. You know what? Finish them. Get them, Vargas. They deserved it. Let the fires rage for a minute. It's not gonna hurt anything, really. A couple things are gonna get burned. They're already going to get burned, though. Then deal with the bodies. Norbert, would you do me a favor? Be a lamb. Go clean up. Go fix Clean Sweeper, because the Clean Sweeper is necessary for keeping everything else clean. And we'll just set up new sandstone walls here. New doors. Get out of sandstone. Boom. Fixed. And we're going to set up in here. Add Bill. Resurrect medium mechanoid. Yeah. Once we're done gestating that, we'll just bring out a new one. Oh. Oh my gosh. When did this happen? What caused this? It's a firestorm. This is what they were talking about when they said a firestorm. Jesus. Jeez. Just burning everything in this area. Like, this is huge. This is terrible for the environment. We have no ability to grow anything out of this region for a couple of, like, a year now, plus. It's just empty and barren and dead. That wild man that just came in, he's gonna die. There's no food to survive off of. There's no environment to live off of. Trade ship. They got plasteel. I want all your plasteel. I can't afford all their plasteel. 50 plasteel? I can afford that. I'll take that and trade then, that's fine. For one thing and one thing particular. Where is it? There we go, multi-analyzer. I need one of those to do our research. That's why I want that plasteel! So we can afford it. Alright, back to organizing and sorting out this new zone. So this is all storages for medicine. We're going to store just bulk textiles here. This is going to be for wood. Put chem fuel next to it. Great. Yeah, that fire just keeps raging, but it's not going to touch our stuff because we've got enough people to put it out. The Clean Sweeper's cleaning up the ash. Thank you, Clean Sweeper. You're great. Don't ever stop being you. On the bright side, I think this will delete the pollution that's at least inside these trees. They'll burn. So that's neat. But yeah, say goodbye to everything that was green. It's gone now. Keep the fire away from the base, okay, Worm? It's your shift on this. Everybody's got to take turns. Norbert. Cyclops out of there for me, thank you. Norbert, bud, you need to immediately work there again. There's more to be done. Yep, I know. So sad. We have so much technology and resources that we can just continually run these machines. I know, it's so terrible. Such a travesty. This is not good. This is not looking... Oh, no! The stockpile building. Don't burn the stockpile building, please. Please don't burn the stockpile. Oh no, the fire got inside. See it in there. I see the tiny little ember of a fire inside, and I am terrified. Please don't burn down the stockpile house. Please don't burn down the stockpile house. Oh, it just burned one tile and then it stopped. Okay. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. And the fire has now moved on from our area. Completely burnt out this section. It's just God. On the bright side, there's no cover for the enemies, so it's going to be real hard for them to hide from my bullets in this. Screw it. Flat screen television. Better than doing no research, that's for sure. Critical alert, fire. No, really? Really, Sherlock? Really? Hey, Worm, stop fighting the fire. It's okay. You did good. Now it's Jake's turn. Our base, completely unfired. The rest of the biome, completely lit on fire. Except for this corner down here, but that might not be for long. It does look like the wetlands right here are slowing it down, though, which is good. It's just a clean line now between inside. Later on, if this doesn't get cleaned up by, you know, nature, it's gonna look really strange. Because I'm gonna have all this nice stuff behind my wall, and then it's just gonna look like I deliberately burned everything that wasn't mine. Like I destroyed this wasteland on purpose. Scorched earth strategy, which, as we all know, is not what happened. We were all there. We know what happened. It was a natural event. I didn't even notice it to start with. Hey, this room's cleaned up nice now. Oh yeah, we can, storage, clear all. Just the other type of medicine. That's it. Oh, the lifter's finally delivering the parts to this. Good. And the constructor should be out here shortly to fix that. And it only takes 10 hours to resurrect this guy, so we'll still be able to call them down before stream end. Whoop whoop! Put in those reinforcement pillars, and then we're going to tear down this wall here and turn it into 4 storage racks. We're going to cram as much storage as we can into this singular room. Much storage as we can. Oh no, an eclipse. It's not like we have huge battery storages. Great work, Norbert. Alright. Everybody ready for this? Because I'm not. Stream day, save 2. Rimworld, day 2. Day 4. What is wrong with me? Okay. Day 4. Go out here. You're coming out here too. Ida, you're coming here too. Jake's fine. You know what, Jake? You've got better shooting skills, so I'm trusting you with the epic Doomsday rocket launcher, huh? Think you can be trusted with that, Jake? You think you can handle it? Norbert, why do you undraft yourself from time to time? It's really annoying. Oh, Worm did it too, and Ida did it too. I bet you it's time-based then. Get back here. Fix this building, Jake. Starting that. Here comes the end of all things. It's gonna be horrible. War Queen incoming! No. Stop doing that. Where? Where's the War Queen? Are you serious? Smash his face into keyboard. Are you... Okay, fine. All my nice structures and everything fine. Let's go. The military force is so big it doesn't even fit in the hallway sometimes. Oh no! Stop this. Stop this nonsense now. Okay. Pikeman. What'll give you the best angle? Like something like this, right? Okay. Our Cyclopses are going into the corners here. We're gonna go here. Ida. We're gonna go here. Then we're gonna have you throw this out into this channel here and just constantly disable it, okay? Jake, you're hiding in the corner and you are not set to fire at will. And Worm Buddy, you are back up for Ida. It means that you're going to fire your pulse right about here. And that will stun anything and everything that gets into this little channel here. And then the Cyclopses will just obliterate it. Close them in a little bit. Give them better angles. Also less likely to crossfire on our allies then, which would be nice. There's so many stuns going on here. No, one of the Cyclopses. That's not good. That's going to encourage them to push in deeper, if nothing else. That's not good. Oh no. Norbert, back off, back off. Stop trying to stab Norbert. Damn it. And all of our troops are down because of that. Okay. Let's try that again. Maybe from the side we wanted? Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, yeah. We're gonna wait for Jake to finish. He's just gonna build it properly, and we're gonna have our guys be less exhausted. Boom, he finished. Great, now Jake, buddy, I want you to go equip the Doomsday rocket launcher, okay? While you're doing that, Norbert, come up here. Ida, come up here. You too. Jake's got his rocket launcher, you come back up. Norbert, buddy, I want you to summon the War Queen. The War Queen. Okay, War Queen incoming, great. Really hoping they show up on the proper side this time. Nope. Got a preference for that side. Alright. Everybody gets drafted. Everybody gets moved up to here. Okay, we're going to go for a similar kill box design, but we're going to back off. Actually, we're going to go for a closer choke point, I think, is a better plan. Jake, do not fire at will. You're hiding back here in case of emergency. Come at me, guys! Come on! Bring it! Oh no, my Cyclops are getting stunned. Because of this. Keep everything stunned. Keep everything locked up and stunned. Nothing gets to move. Nothing gets to fight me. It's just gonna stay here, locked up and stunned the whole time. No mobility. No fighting back. Let the Cyclopses do their things. Our EMP Grenader got dropped. It's not a good sign. Jake, how does this gun work? Oh, it's just... okay. Rocket launch. Normal rocket launch. Alright. Let's try it. Before the fight gets too bad, let's try it. Oh, that's a long load. They all died. No, they didn't. Okay, that's bad then. Jake, what was the point of that gun, dude? He didn't even drop all the enemies. He didn't even drop any of them. What the heck? Okay. Dropped all the little ones, but that doesn't really matter. All the big ones were still coming at us hard. Still a useful weapon, it's just better than his revolver, that's for sure, but come on now. Okay. This time we'll drop a save after we do this basic setup in case we have to roll again. Go summon me that War Queen threat. Come on. Come on. See where they come from this time. Please show up on this side of the map. Come on. You know you want to. That bottleneck is neat and all. I can definitely make you suffer with it, but... Yep, they're coming up through here again. Great. We did really good with stun locking him that time, but the problem came around. They got close to Ida. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up Worm this time to defend Ida. Worm, you're going to stun right here. Ida, you're going to stun down the channel like you did last time, like this. Anything that gets too close will immediately get stunned. Cyclopses are gonna stand over here. They're not gonna fire at will. Pikemen will stand right back here. Their thing. Norbert's gonna be behind them. Focus all of the pikemen's fire on the closest enemy, always. I want to get rid of these combat melee units first if we can. They're dangerous. Damn it, they got Ida again. Because they got Ida again, it's going to be really hard to stun them properly. Ida, why are you running towards them? Bam. Not a good strat. We gotta go try to save Ida before we can release any real big ordnance on the enemy. Kind of a bad rap. Come on, carry Ida back. Carry her back, Jake. Come on. Through the fire and the flames, Jake. You got this. Vargas, go rescue Ida. Jake, come down here. Fire rocket launcher. Kill everything. Just destroy it all. Oh no, Worm died. That was not the intended goal. Fight back! Take him down! There's way too many enemies. We're not gonna win this again. And I forgot to hit a save when I was doing all that stuff. Alright. Well, we might need a little bit more time to prep up for this then, because we're coming up right on the end of stream time for the day, and I don't think we're going to be able to pull this one off, unfortunately. It happens from time to time. Drop that guy there, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, we know what we're doing next time then. We're going to go take on the War Queen. We're taking on the War Queen next time, guys. And before that, we're going to give him a little bit more time to build up. Does Norbert have constructing? Oh, yeah, he does. No more constructing jobs for you, Norbert. Stop that. Go relax. You work very hard. And you just nearly died 3 times, even though you don't remember that. It did happen. Memory of the event does not preclude it actually happening or not. But it did. There we go. New item we need to work towards. It can't be set up inside, sadly. I think we'll just go for it right here. Oh, yeah, that's right. There was components down here, right? Yeah, compacted machinery. Boom. We'll take those, please. We need them. Oh, and our tunneler just got turned off. Group 1, go mine that up for me, please. You're in there, we'll also fix this. Smaller stuff for the end of stream, but hey, still important stuff. Somebody's got to do it. And then with those components, we can build our ground penetrating scanner, and that allows us to start working on digging, so we can start finding deposits of ore underneath the ground and just digging them up. It's very nice and convenient for when we don't want to use this big guy here. But that's where we're going to wrap stream for today. So if you all enjoyed, right down below is that like and that subscribe button. It tells YouTube that as a small channel, we're doing the right things over here. New video out tomorrow, new video out Friday. We will be back again with another stream on next Sunday based on you guys' votes. So keep an eye on my community tab on YouTube for the vote that'll be put up later this week. It'll determine what we play. Everything's always voted on by you folks. Alrighty, with that, I hope you all have a great week. Later!